Absolutely. You may have noticed these erratic weather patterns. In Kisumu, local officials are being trained on innovative ways of handling the challenges of climate change. This varying from disaster management to environmental protection as well. Let's now bring in Laura Otieno, who has more details on that. Laura, it's very good to see you this morning live from Kisumu. What are the quick win proposals that the experts are putting across?
Indeed, Trevor, here in Kisumu, it's quite a chilly morning, which is a clear indicator that the rains are about to start pounding. And this is one of the counties that is usually worst hit in cases of floods, and as seen in the recent past, drought as well. So the Lake Region Economic Bloc, in its capacity, organized a training for all the 14 member counties to basically train the involved stakeholders in what they can do in terms of mitigating and cushioning residents or the counties at large in terms of climate change. So the meeting will be later on in the day, as we are made to understand, but what we know is that they will be discussing matters policy formulation, because they will be also trying to look at the score chart of Makueni County, which so far has passed a bill or ratified a policy in the county on protecting itself against the effects of climate change. So those are some of the issues that they will be looking at. But then, Trevor, funding is one of the contentious issues in counties, as has been seen in the recent past. So for the counties that have formulated the policy on climate change, they have been setting aside 1 to 2% of their budget, their development budget, to go towards climate change mitigation. So it will be interesting to see what argument the counties will be forwarding or will be presenting as a strategy to make sure that they have enough money to cushion the counties against climate change. And in terms of, apart from policy formulation, they will also be looking at certain, let me call them grassroots efforts, such as improving forest covers in counties such as Kakamega. Nyamira had also raised a concern on a decline in the forest cover, Kericho as well. So those are counties that serve as water towers to the Lake Victoria in this place. So that is the discussion that they will be having later on in the day, of course. So we will be looking at budgeting, which is a major issue, because Kisumu County, for example, has been grappling with tax collection. So it will be interesting to see where they will be arguing, or where it is they will be saying they will be getting the extra money from, that they will be trying to channel towards the effects of climate change. Remember, disaster management is also a contentious issue. There's also an official from the National Disaster Management Authority who will be training the officials from the county, mainly drawn from the Environment Department, to see how they will be averting disasters way before they happen, and basically drawing an action plan that will be some sort of a draft that will be used in case of adverse weather changes, that is drought and floods as well. Because remember, there's also the National Action Plan on Climate Change, which runs from 2018 and 2022, where the Ministry of Environment and Forestry offers funds to those who are willing to undertake research in terms of mitigation of climate change. So, of course, we will be looking at that bigger picture and how the Lake Region Economic Bloc will be keen to adapt the national policies to tailor-make them, to make sure that the residents that fall under the 14 counties of that block are cushioned from the harsh effects of climate change, Trevor.